The only thing that you can see on our car from the car accident, I think I got a little too carried away.
Why does this feel like Christmas morning? Like, I'm so excited.
I want to sit you down because, are you ready to hear Brock's big news? I have so much that I need to update you guys about because there's so many things going on. I got some really crazy news this week from Brock. He was telling us yesterday on P-Day. I'll share that all with you later, but I need to first get started on this Easter package for Brock. You know how Brock has to wear a tie, well, a white shirt and tie every single day, I guess, except for his P-Day. So I got sent some of these ties. I thought these would be perfect because it's like Easter, spring kind of feeling. So I got these like 2 floral ones and then like this purple one. There's one other one that I actually kept upstairs because that's the one I'm gonna have. I let Brock have first picks because he's on a mission and like I wanted to make sure he got the ones that he wanted. I'm sending him a few of these. Brock isn't really much of a candy guy, but he loves good food. Well, same with me. He's been really trying to focus on getting enough protein in for the day, just working on his like muscle strength in general. You already know how much I love my normal chocolate protein I drink like every morning. I found this other thing. It's pink Starburst protein. It has 20 grams of protein. You put it in like a little shaker bottle. I'm telling you, like what I feel like sometimes companies will be like, this tastes like a brownie, this tastes like a cookie, whatever, and then it just kind of tastes like a chalky graham cracker or something. I put it in this little shaker bottle. I could drink so many of these. I'm putting one of the scoops in this little bag to send him because I told him, I'm like, okay, you're probably gonna love it, but also if there's a slight chance that you don't love it, I don't want you to waste this whole bag. Honestly, he could give it to some people, but I went to the store trying to find this. I just need to order them online because they were already sold out because so many people like it. Then he'll have one little sample he can try, and then if he wants more, I can order him more. The other thing that I'm sending him is also a pair of Heelys, but I'm actually shipping, so I'm not gonna send him my old pair because honestly, I think he'd still love that. I'm getting him a new pair and I'm actually just gonna have that shipped directly to him instead of like me having it shipped to my house and then shipping it back to him. Then shipping won't cost as much. But then I think this is like all I'm gonna really put in the package. I'm gonna write a little letter too, just because that's always fun. I'll always send Brock texts and stuff and everything, but sometimes just getting a letter just makes it even more fun. And here is what Brock's Easter package will look like. I wrote on the front, but I wrote it really fast, so don't judge my handwriting or anything, okay? Okay, wait, hang on. All right, so I wrote on there, Pop, hope your Easter is excellent. And I know I spelled it wrong. Anyways, I just know Brock's gonna laugh when he sees this, so oh well, that's all that matters. And then I did like a little heart detail on the back, and then I did Elmer's glue because no one wants to taste like the weird envelope flavor. I also decided to sneak in some of this like texturizing powder he uses for his hair every morning. I've done before and afters for my morning routine, like when I put it in. You literally just put on like the slightest amount. It makes your hair have so much texture and it just makes it feel extra fluffy. And it's pretty cheap too, so I'm throwing that in. Then he'll have his new ties, the drink, and then the Heelys will ship separately. I think that's pretty good. I think he's gonna like it. My parents are making so much fun of me because I proposed this idea to them. Now that I'm living in Utah, I'll probably be in Utah for the next still little bit, and then like also coming back every summer and everything. I don't know, depending on how my life goes and where I end up living. What I really wanted is to get some peach trees growing. And you're probably like, dude, why do you want to, what about these peach trees? I grew up, my grandma and grandpa, so they live on an acre. They've grown their own food for years. Like they have an apricot tree that I think is like 40, 50 years old or something. The best time to plant a fruit tree was 5 years ago. So I'm now getting started. The real reason is because my all-time like favorite food, fruit, whatever, canned peaches. Not the ones that you buy from Walmart that are canned, pre-canned or whatever. Those taste like so gross. And people that try that, I'm like, dude, you haven't had a real good canned fruit. That's my main goal. I just want to get like at least, I want to start canning some more peaches because you can use them and then they last for like years. I'm actually going to plant them over here in our backyard. We have this grassy patch and it actually is like it's a really nice grass space for the family reunion. We had like a giant blow up slide and everything like that. I was thinking about planting like 6 peach trees, or maybe I'll do like different fruits, but for sure at least like a peach tree or 2 just along this side right here, a little bit away from the fence. I want to do that. And then the other thing that I want to do this summer is we have these garden boxes over here behind the hot tub and everything, and we have this Okay, this was to keep the birds away and it actually did work. I'm gonna do strawberries in here. I planted some like peach tree seeds just to see if I would get like a volunteer or something like that, but I didn't get any so far from what I can tell. Cucumbers, zucchinis, tomatoes. I just wanna have a bunch of fresh garden vegetables. Maybe it's just my head or something, but I feel like this will be super easy. All I have to do is plant trees, make sure it gets enough water, and then when I'm still going back and forth in between Utah and Tennessee, I mean, I could call up one of my friends or something. I was even telling my friends about it. I'm like, you guys, if we wanna make our own garden, you guys can use those boxes that are right there and then plant whatever you want. I'm kind of roping my friends into this too. I'm already planning this whole thing accordingly. First of all, I called Costco to make sure that they had the trees, and they do. And number two, I called my dad because I wanted to see like the exact measurement if someone were to go on like a riding lawnmower or something like that. It's all just falling into place. Come with me as we try to do this. But they're tucked back here in this corner, and they have like different fruits. So they have like apple, pear, Asian pear. It feels weird that I'm just like in this corner over here looking for it. They're not all peach trees. I think I got a little too carried away. I've got a lot of trees to plant. Oh shoot. The guy that was helping me was so nice. It's so funny because he looks so familiar, but I'm like, I don't know where I know you from or anything. Anyways, he asked, he's like, are you Betsy's son? And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, wait, how do I know you? He's like, oh, I worked at Chick-fil-A. I'm like, that's where. When we were little, they were probably in high school or something. And then now 2 of the Chick-fil-A workers work at this Costco. Oh shoot, this one is big. Wait. Can you imagine the branch just snaps off?
Why does this feel like Christmas morning? Like, I'm so excited. I know I'm not even gonna get fruit for like possibly 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Dear future self, I know that you're gonna love this.
I stopped at Chick-fil-A because it sounded really good, and I saw on this reel where someone got their 12 count nugget, hot sauce and honey. So it's like a hot honey salad, so I'm gonna try it. It's supposed to have like 44 grams of protein in it. I don't wanna ruin my whole salad, so I'm gonna try it on like a nugget right here with some lettuce, but hot sauce on it, and then some honey, some leaves. Give it a good little mix. Smells good. It's also a little bit healthier because you have grilled nuggets and then no legit sauce. I haven't told you this, but finally got our car back after being in the shop for, it was actually I think like 2 weeks or something, so it wasn't as long as I thought it was gonna be. I can't remember, they said it was gonna cost like $4,000, and it was, I think, somewhere around like $2,000, which is still so expensive. It was way less than they first, well, not first quoted us because they gave us a second quote when they told us it was $4,000. So this is what it looks like now. If you remember from last time, this was all like ripped up right here. The doors and everything were all scuffed up. I think even like some like tiny little dents. The only thing that you can see on our car from the car accident, this little smudge right here, but that's pretty much it. I'm just glad that we were all safe from the whole accident situation thing. It's currently snowing outside, and I'm not sure if I should plant them right now because of the freeze and everything. I'm thinking maybe I'll plant them tomorrow or the next day. But for now, I got a nectarine, apricot, nectarine, peach, and peach. I have 3 peach, 2 nectarine, and 1 apricot. Every single tree cost $19.99. So I spent, hang on, I can't calculate it in my head, $119.94. And then with tax, it was $128.64. Maybe I'll sell some of these peaches and then it will cover the cost in a few years. I know a lot of you are probably like, I don't care about your trees, this is so boring, whatever. But I was talking to my cousin because he's the one that he's growing his own garden and stuff, and then he also helps my grandparents with theirs. And he was saying that there's an app where you can get wood chips, because I want to dig a hole, put the dirt back in, and then put wood chips on top. And there's an app or something that you can get where people that cut down trees or something and then they have all these wood chips, they'll come and drop it off at your house for free. That's the next thing I need to figure out. Why am I so excited for this? Awesome, thank you.
Stopped at the neighborhood grocer, shipped off Brock's package. I I went in there, I had to write down like the address and everything. So I had my sticky notes, marker, and then my tape that I brought in. The last few times I've been to the post office, they've like crashed out on me. Didn't have tape or anything and I didn't know what I was doing. I came extra prepared, but the worker here was so nice. They had like free tape and everything for me to use. I'm gonna start coming here instead of the legit post office. But while I was there, I bought a shaker bottle because I tried looking for the protein. I was like, oh, I could just send Brock a bag. Then he could share with everyone else, but it was out of stock because everyone here in Utah knows how good it is.
Speaking of Brock, guess what I did? I posted a YouTube short because today is April Fool's Day. This is the video. I'm reading some of the comments and it's so funny. If Brock extended his mission, number one, I would be so sad. And number two, I think I'd be mad. I'd be like, dude, you've been out for 2 years already. Like, you need to get home. If you actually want to know something crazy about missions, back in the day, like in the 1800s or 1900s and stuff, some missions were 3 to 5 years long. And I could not, 2 years, I mean, even a year seems so long for a mission. I could not imagine 3 to 5 years. I'm glad the missions are only 2 years now. I want to sit you down because, are you ready to hear Brock's big news? Brock started his 2-year mission on August 7th, 2023, and it has officially been, well, it's going to be 2 years on August 7th, 2025, with mission transfers and things like that. Every 6 weeks they have this transfer, and then that's when they're swapped with a new companion, and then they're sent to a different area from the one that they were just serving in, or sometimes they might stay in the same area for a few months or whatever. We were all on the phone yesterday, and Brock sent us a picture of a screenshot, and it was from his mission president. We now have the date of when Brock is going to be home. Like, there's no more guessing. Like, we thought it was gonna be like maybe middle of August, middle of July. It could even be like June or something, but he is coming home officially in July. We have just about 100 something days until Brock comes home. So many people have been asking, like, what's Brock's plan for when he gets home? College, a possible wedding, work, things like that. Next P-Day, we're gonna film a little Q&A. Leave all your comments below that you have for Brock. Before you know it, you guys, he's gonna be back. Oh, and you better be subscribed to see when he comes home.